For context, my 30 years old female, older sister, 33 years old female, is a drug addict and lost custody of her daughter, Amy, who is 11 years old and going into 6th grade this coming fall. I moved back home to take guardianship of her less than a year ago. Her father has never been in the picture and both my parents have chronic health conditions. It's been a big adjustment for both of us, to say the least, but Amy is a very good kid despite her rough upbringing so far. She does have severe anxiety and mild depression, as my sister's home was an unsafe place, but is learning great coping skills and thriving in therapy. Amy loves history and is going to a camp in Washington, D.C. for a couple of weeks in July. She is so excited and I'm excited for her, but we've hit a snag because one of the excursions is going to the Holocaust Museum, which requires their parent/guardian to sign a permission slip. I declined to sign because I've been, and while I think it's an amazing museum, it's very disturbing and I think too mature for Amy at this age. I'm also concerned it could trigger a panic attack and I wouldn't be there to help her through it. Amy is really upset because she wants to go and doesn't want to be singled out by her peers. I'm sure I'm not the only guardian who won't sign it though, as it even says on the form that the kids who don't go will spend more time at one of the Smithsonian. Am I the a-hole? Update. After reading all your comments, I realized I'm being overprotective and not letting Amy have an agency with her mental health. It's tough because I want to protect her and feel guilty that she suffered for so long and I had no idea. I was no contact with my sister for years and moved far away from my family in my early 20s. I suddenly became a parent to an incredibly bright, but understandably troubled preteen, and it's embarrassing to admit, but I've been struggling much more with this new situation than she has. I'm still concerned about her getting triggered as she is very sensitive to violent imagery, but I'm going to sign the paper and we'll talk to a therapist about coping strategies specifically for the museum. We have a joint session already scheduled on Thursday. I would never want to dull Amy's empathy, curiosity about the world, and love of history. She is such a resilient person and I'm so proud of her for working so hard to conquer her anxiety every day. Now I'm off to go tell Amy the good news. Let's jump into the comments. Boo Boo says, "Soft, you're the a-hole. Trust me, you will be the only parent outside of Holocaust deniers to say no. Also, if she's as big on history as you say, she's seen and read plenty on the subject. Probably even stuff that's in that museum. This will not be new to her. You need to let her go to things like this, or you will cripple her. She is not her trauma. She doesn't need you to shield her from hypotheticals, she needs to be shielded from actual threats. If you don't let her learn the difference, she'll never be able to tell the difference." Now, Illuminati mess with a comment that says, "Not a-holes here. Your intentions are good here. But trust the Holocaust Museum to know how to educate kids in an age-appropriate way. These are pros and they draw from a body of scholarship on how to effectively teach children about the Holocaust. You can call ahead to learn more about options for her to attend and learn in ways suitable for her emotional situation. What's your opinion on it? Comment down below." Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, consider clicking on the like button. It doesn't cost you anything and helps support the channel. Comment whatever is in your mind. I love seeing your points of view. I wish you all the best. Love.